Everybody is still talking about the latest twist in the Nnamdi Kanu case. And honestly, this new development has made many Nigerians begin to ask serious questions again about what may happen next in the country. The situation is becoming more intense because fresh legal moves are now changing the direction of the conversation. And many people believe this could become one of the biggest turning points in the entire matter. Right now, people from different parts of Nigeria are watching closely because this is no longer just an ordinary court case. It has become a national discussion involving politics, law, security, public emotions, and the future of unity in the country. And as more information keeps coming out, many viewers are trying to understand what is really happening behind the scenes. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this update already, kindly like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you will always receive fresh updates anytime major stories break across Nigeria. Your support helps this channel grow every single day. Now let us continue. The latest move from Kanu's legal team has created fresh reactions everywhere. His lawyers are now pushing strongly against the earlier judgment, and according to what many legal analysts are saying, the appeal process may become very important in deciding the next stage of this long-running battle. Many Nigerians believe this new appeal may either reduce tensions or increase national debates depending on how the court handles the matter. Some people strongly believe the case should remain completely legal without emotions, while others feel political dialogue may eventually become necessary in the future. And this is exactly why this story keeps trending almost every time there is a new update. One interesting thing about this case is that every development immediately creates strong reactions online. The moment fresh information drops, social media becomes filled with opinions from supporters, critics, political observers, and ordinary citizens trying to understand where Nigeria may be heading next. Some people are saying this latest development may finally open the door for a major legal breakthrough. Others are warning Nigerians not to celebrate too early because appeal cases can take time and sometimes move through different stages before final conclusions are reached. At the same time, there are many citizens who simply want peace and stability. They are hoping that whatever decision eventually comes out of the courts will help calm tensions and reduce divisions across different regions. And honestly, if you look carefully at everything happening around this case, you will notice that emotions remain very high because the matter has already lasted for many years. Many young Nigerians grew up hearing about this issue, watching court appearances, hearing political reactions, and following different updates online. That is why every new chapter immediately becomes major news. Meanwhile, some analysts are beginning to ask another serious question. Could this latest legal move affect future political conversations in Nigeria? Many people think so. Some observers believe the outcome of this case may influence future discussions about governance, regional cooperation, and how sensitive national matters are handled moving forward. Others believe the government will continue to focus mainly on law and national security without allowing emotions to influence decisions. And viewers, this is where things become even more interesting. There are reports that many political figures are now being very careful about the statements they make concerning this issue. Some politicians are avoiding direct comments completely because they understand how sensitive the topic has become in many parts of the country. At the same time, supporters of Kanu continue calling for fairness and justice in the legal process, while supporters of the government insist that national unity and security must always remain the priority. So you can clearly see why the matter continues attracting attention every single week. Another thing many Nigerians are discussing quietly is whether this appeal process may eventually lead to bigger conversations behind closed doors. Some people believe there could be room for dialogue later in the future if tensions continue rising, while others completely disagree and say the courts alone should decide everything. Right now, nobody can say exactly how things will end, and that uncertainty is exactly what keeps many people glued to every update coming from the courts. If you are still watching up to this point, kindly like this video right now and subscribe to the channel because we are bringing you the latest developments in a very simple and understandable way. Also, share this video with your friends so more people can join the conversation. Now let us continue with the bigger picture. One reason this matter continues getting attention is because Nigeria is already dealing with many other important national issues at the same time. There are economic concerns, political discussions, security conversations, and public frustration in different areas. So whenever there is fresh news involving Kanu, emotions naturally rise quickly because many people connect the case to larger national concerns. Some citizens believe the issue represents deeper unresolved political matters in the country. Others believe every country must protect its stability and maintain order no matter the situation. And because these opinions are very different, the conversation never really ends. This is why you will always notice heated debates online whenever new updates appear. Another important thing people should understand is that legal battles like this do not usually move quickly. Appeal processes can take time because judges must carefully review legal arguments, previous rulings, and different constitutional questions before making decisions. That means Nigerians may still need patience as the process continues. But despite the waiting, many citizens are still paying very close attention because they believe the outcome may shape future conversations in the country for a long time. Some viewers are also asking whether international attention may increase again around the case. Remember, this issue has attracted global discussions in the past, especially concerning legal rights, separatist movements, and state security responses. So if another major court development happens, international media attention could rise again. And honestly, many people are already preparing for that possibility. Meanwhile, supporters on both sides continue standing firmly behind their positions. Some believe the appeal may eventually change the direction of the case completely. Others believe the earlier judgment may still remain unchanged despite the new legal challenge. And because nobody knows exactly what the final outcome will be, the tension and curiosity continue growing every day. Another interesting thing is how this matter has remained relevant for such a long period. Many national stories trend for a few weeks and disappear, but this particular issue continues returning to major headlines again and again. That alone shows how important the case has become in Nigeria's political and legal history. Even young people who were not deeply interested in politics before are now following updates closely because they understand the matter could affect future national discussions. And viewers, let me ask you something important. Do you think this latest appeal could truly change the direction of the entire case? Or do you believe the legal process may continue for many more years before any final conclusion is reached? Drop your opinion in the comments section because many Nigerians are thinking differently about this issue right now. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications because more updates are still coming and you do not want to miss any important information. Now, another angle many people are beginning to discuss is the effect this situation has had on public trust. Some citizens believe the case has exposed major divisions in public opinion across the country, while others think it has shown the importance of allowing legal institutions to handle sensitive matters carefully. And honestly, depending on who you ask, you will hear completely different opinions. Some people are very emotional whenever this topic comes up because they feel strongly connected to the matter personally or politically. Others simply focus on the legal side and believe the court should be respected regardless of public pressure. That difference in perspective is one major reason why conversations around this issue remain very intense. At the same time, many ordinary Nigerians are simply hoping for peace, stability, and progress. They want solutions that can reduce tension and help the country move forward positively. And in situations like this, every court decision becomes extremely important because one judgment can completely change the public mood across different regions. That is why security agencies, political observers, media organizations, and ordinary citizens continue monitoring every update carefully. Nobody wants surprises. And viewers, one thing is certain. This story is far from over. The coming weeks and months may still bring more legal arguments, more public reactions, and possibly more political discussions depending on how events continue unfolding. So Nigerians everywhere are watching closely. And as more developments continue coming out, many people are already asking the same question again and again. What really happens next?